Welcome to the Biscuit Boys Show with him, Mrs Brown, and me, the Gabby Cabby, on SRB Radio in the UK and Planet Radio Network across the United States of America, supporting Food for All, Building Futures in Gambia, and the Jordan School of Dance in association with Stitch by Diffusion and sponsored by Google. No apologies, that's the British government. We are supported by the ELO Group. On tonight's show we have music by Prince, Ashes and the Sherlocks, plus a whole lot more, and regular features, Today's TV, Rich or Huge, Agony Uncles, Twitter Time, the 400 Club, Yesterday's Papers, The Busy Fool and the Colin Ball End, and we're going to be joined via Skype by Chloe Collins from New York City. But first, let's get kicked off with my record of the week, and this week it's Love Me Tonight by the British Collective. So fasten your seatbelts, Blind Dave, we're ready for takeoff.
Love
The wonderful sound of the British Collective. Love Me Tonight. I'll tell you something, there'll be no loving tonight if you forget your Valentine's card, mate, Saturday.
Is it this Saturday?
Yeah,
okay.
I was reminded when I got back in from Merrill last night.
It's quite close to Pancake Day, isn't it, for some reason?
I know, it's always on a Shrove Tuesday, and then it's followed by, is it Ash Wednesday?
That's appropriate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially in my house.
Always on a Wednesday, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So will your house be full of black smoke this evening?
Why?
You know, for dinner pancakes.
Oh,
Or do you
right.
microwave
No,
them?
my wife does them.
Oh, right, okay.
She's good at cooking.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get
You have
involved.
to say that, though, don't you?
I don't get involved in cooking. Anyhow, the British Collective, bit of a British theme. On this day...
And we're British?
Yeah, we are. On this day in 1979, the British transfer record was broken.
Right, okay. TF?
Exactly, yeah.
Our friend there.
Oh, yeah, you got a picture of Trevor. And we met Trevor, didn't we?
We did, yeah. Met Trevor. Nice man.
Yeah, absolute legend. Lovely man. And also, the British government, sponsored now by Google.
Amazing.
Oh, no. It's great how they got that tax reduction, wasn't it? What was it, 2 billion? And it was reduced to...
How did they manage that?
I don't know. I'm going to see if my accountant can do that.
Yeah.
I've got to pay X, see if you can reduce it by about... I mean, what is 2 billion? That's 2 billion pounds in tax. And did they pay 1.2 million?
Which is...
That's a hell of a reduction in tax, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now,
It's less than half.
Now, these are days of austerity, and everybody's been cut, aren't we? No pensioners and, well, basically everybody, benefits and stuff, and so many programmes about benefit streets and people on benefit. It's almost like it's been benefit year in the Tory powers that be in Westminster, hasn't it really?
Yeah.
Not one programme ever about the greedy bastards that run the country.
No.
Hey, did you see him as well? Oh, by the way, Colin Ballind. Jeffrey Cow.
Early entry?
Yeah, Jeffrey Cow. Right.
Oh.
Tory, I know.
Oh, get it ready in a bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's him
that rings a
now.
bell.
Tory MP. He remembered, right, to put a 49 pence invoice in for milk.
That's right, but he remembered something else.
He remembered
that one, but he forgot the 400,000.
400,000 income. It's easily done.
Yeah.
It's easily done.
I've done it the same. I've done it myself.
Yeah.
It's just slipped my mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, and you know, in his defence, he's busy. He's a barrister as well, isn't he? You know, so he'll have a bloody good defence as well.
Yeah, crikey will.
You know.
He can defend himself.
But I believe he's the highest paid MP. I mean, they all get the same, don't they? It's about £170,000 a year.
Pittance.
And then
Pittance.
expenses that they tend to fiddle.
Well, the manager.
Yeah. And then they can do second, third, fourth, fifth, and an endless amount of jobs. And he actually does. But he did forget £400,000 to declare as his income. I know. And also, Google flew George Osborne over to America for the Super Bowl. He had front row seats. Do you think that was connected?
Yeah, it's amazing.
I know, yeah. So you know, innit?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we know anybody from Google?
I don't know. And they probably wouldn't do that for the Biscuit Boys, would
Is there
they?
a Mr. Google, or is it owned by
I
lots
don't
of little
know.
Googles?
I would imagine they're a bit like the Minions. There's bloody hundreds of them, ain't they, Googles?
Yeah.
You know. But
It's a shame,
there
isn't
you go. Now, if they'd have paid the full tax, we wouldn't have had to have so many cutbacks, would we?
Exactly.
And I suppose bombing the shit out of countries, that costs a lot of money.
It does, yeah.
If we stopped doing that as well, we'd have a lot more money for the NHS.
Well, we'd have a lot more money to give tax rebates to.
Well, exactly.
Like Google.
Yeah, I know. And he's in the news as well, isn't he? He's another bellend. Jeremy Hunt.
Oh, he's a
How many thousands of young doctors and doctors are there? Thousands. There are endless thousands. And him against them. One of them's wrong. Who do you believe? Jeremy Hunt rhymes with, or doctors who save our lives.
Exactly. And nurses.
And well, exactly, yeah. But there you go. That's a Tory party for you. The sooner that we get rid of these in Tories, the better for the UK. Let's hope Bernie Sanders gets in America as well.
Why? Do we like him?
Well, they're the same, aren't they? They're socialists, aren't they?
Oh, are they?
They're Democrats.
Yeah,
we don't want
sort
this
of
another
socialist, yeah.
Ballend. We don't want Trump, do we?
No.
Imagine Trump and Cameron. Or Cameron will be gone. Even worse, Boris. Imagine Boris and Trump.
My God, I can't imagine it.
Anyhow, before we get our teeth into the show, let's invite the world into our monkey house.
We're taking all our clothes off. Here we are in a soundproof room, making all the noise you want to hear. Big egg, small egg, anything at all, I playing arcades just till the lights go down. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be huge. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be na 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 na, hey. Taking all our clothes off. Here we are in a soundproof room, making all the noise you want to hear. Big ape, small ape, anything at all, like playing arcades just till the lights go down. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be huge. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be na 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 na. I me grab grab. I me grab grab. Welcome to the monkey house. Welcome to the monkey house. The monkey house. Pack up the facts and all that in the rumors. I'm gonna be rich tonight. I'm gonna be huge. We're gonna be rich tonight. We're gonna be huge.
Yeah, is he still there?
No, we're back in a bit. Maybe not. Don't know.
Is he
I'm
gone?
afraid it's the last one.
Oh, life's a bitch. Don't worry, Jack. You'll be back again next week. Oh, I feel sorry for
I don't know,
Jack.
every week.
I know.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Anyhow,
Never mind.
who also will be back? Liverpool football supporters. Rich or huge?
Are we going to debate this topic?
We are.
Okay, because we debated it last night, but I want to hear your take on it.
Right, okay, you know me. I think Liverpool football fans are brilliant. I love Scousers. We always have the stereotypical kind of Scouse anecdotes, don't we, in comedians? Well, exactly. But my opinion of people that come from this wonderful city of Liverpool is that they're the salt of the earth. They're great people. They don't take shit. They stand up for themselves. They're very militant. And if something's going to happen, it's going to happen in Liverpool. And if I was there in that crowd, I would have got up and left in the 77th minute. What I actually would have done, I'd have said, look lads, instead of leaving in the 77th minute, let's boycott the game. Because I've boycotted Birmingham City for the way that I was treated and things that went on at Birmingham City regarding the owners of the football club 3 years ago. So fully in the camp of walking out, boycotting it, getting your message across. As football fans, we're not going to be treated like idiots anymore. And with the amount of money that's been poured into the game, ticket prices should be at an all-time low, not an all-time high. So I think it's about time fans starting showing football who's the boss. I would advocate a mass boycott on a given day of all football grounds in the whole of the UK. Well, I proposed this exactly years and years ago.
We should do.
You know, you
it's
have
never
to.
Going to happen. But
well, it won't. No. It won't happen. But I tell you something, with the spirit of Shankly and with them Liverpool football supporters, it can happen in Liverpool, but it won't happen anywhere else because the others aren't up for that kind of battle.
No.
What was your take, by the way, on the Tilton talk last night?
Do you know the full story about the 77?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, what it is, it's a tiny section at the top of the main stand at Liverpool. It's for 12 games, right? And it's £77, but it's for 200 seats only.
Why?
It's a corporate thing. It's just a special corporate thing. That's all it is. It's a corporate section, and they've sold them anyway.
Hey?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Just rewind this, because you know me, I haven't taken much notice in football.
£77 is for a corporate section at Anfield, right?
Right, hold on, corporate section, that those are the fuckers that have got loads of money.
Exactly, yeah. It's just for the people who've got loads of
money.
So
the Scouse people that work and live in the back-to-back houses...
Oh,
no,
it's not for them. No.
Like, they've got to pay the king's ransom to watch the club that they love. But these Johnny-come-latelys that don't give a shit about the club, and you know, they're doing their business, aren't they? You know, and they're whining and dining people, right, and all the rest of this that repulses me in football. They're getting it for £77 for how many games again?
12. I think it is. 12. Yeah.
I'm surprised they get anybody in the game.
They get a sandwich with that as well, I suppose.
Well, again,
and maybe a flag.
I didn't know the stuff because I'm not really that with football, but it boils my piss. It really does when I see football fans being treated in the abysmal way that they're being treated.
Yeah. I think that was a general consensus last night. It's not good for football.
How could any football fan not feel sympathy and support the Liverpool fans? So. Is there any outcome? Have you heard anything?
No. It's already gone through, hasn't it? There's nothing can be done about it. These people want to pay the £77 at them. Chelsea charge £80 Arsenal charge £90 They sell out every week. Why don't they boycott?
No, I know. You see, when they say you can't do nothing about it, you can.
Yeah.
Now, in Italy, again, they're more militant. Yeah. In the Curva Nord, that's the Roma end.
Yeah.
And the Sud. They've sectioned it, so they've got it's in two halves now. They've gone on strike. They've boycotted the games, the Roma fans. Even the Rome derby, there were fans obviously in there, like there were still Liverpool fans left in there.
Yeah.
But even the Lazio ultras with the Roma were outside. I don't think they were fighting. They were uniting for a common bond, which is their love of their football club and what they should be able to do in their football ground. And football fans take too much shit. It really annoys me.
Did they kick shit out of each other afterwards?
Probably not, because do you know something? When it comes to it, you know, there's that respect and that kind of thick as thieves attitude, isn't there?
I think so, yeah. Did you see that same thing, guy?
Yeah, tell you what, it kicked off there
He
against
walked away, didn't he?
Well, he just jumped over and just went and panned them, didn't he?
Yeah, just went on a bovril afterwards. That was it.
Did he really?
Yeah, he never got caught.
Only...
Well, not yet. It probably has by now, hasn't it? Yeah.
I mean, he's on YouTube.
Yeah, didn't realise there's such a rivalry between. Was it Colchester, wasn't it?
I
Colchester?
think that you'll find that
They're
there's...
both in Essex, aren't they?
Yeah. It's the Essex derby, isn't it? I think that you'll find wherever there is football, there will be rivalry.
Yeah.
And I think that some of the most intense rivalry at games and between clubs, I think you'd be amazed.
What's your take on singing sections and things like, i.e., the Crystal Palace, Homesdale thing, where they try to create atmospheres, and I think that's good.
What I would say is... there's when they had the seats put into the grounds and the grounds went all seat stadium, I think football sold its soul. I remember Kenny Dalglish at the time when they asked him about putting seats in football grounds. He said you have seats in schools, but they still play up in classrooms, don't they? Yeah. And I think that by just putting those seats in, it don't make any difference. I would love to see the day go back. If we could, wait, mate. Yeah, jump in. Just you don't worry yourself.
He's a football fan.
Well, you're not talking to the Biscuit boys, are you? Where there is safe standing, because I think that we all would realise that standing in the old days, some of it was unsafe. And sadly we had a few tragedies. The Ibrox was an awful tragedy, wasn't it? And then also the Hillsborough tragedy.
Yeah.
But I think that when you look at Hillsborough, and Liverpool fans still don't buy the Sun in that city because of what they called the Liverpool fans, when everybody and his dog knows that the biggest problem was the way that the football ground and the way.
So just go back to my original question. What do you think of these standing areas, these singing areas type things?
Me personally, I'd rip all the seats out of all the football grounds, have the terraces, have your old man taking the kids down, it being very, very cheap for your kids to watch, which is the new generation. Get behind your club, sing your hearts out, take no shit, and if the club don't like it, tell them to jog on and boycott them. That's my attitude.
Right. Should we have a song?
Yeah, why not?
And then we'll talk to our guest.
Because you're winding me up.
Why not, man? Yeah, he's the Sherlocks. Here you go.
Coming home when it's light from the night before. Jumped on the first train home and you stumble to your door. You can't talk 'cause you're coming down, your bottom lip's on the floor. There's no use feeling sorry for yourself. But tell me, who's gonna pick you up when the blood pours from your head? Who's gonna take the blame for all the things you said last night? Can you remember? You were everybody's friend, but the problems you can mend don't go away. You lay down with no intentions of getting back up until you drift away, slip away for the day. But tell me, who's gonna pick you up when the blood pours from your head? Who's gonna take the blame for all the things you said last night? Can you remember? You were everybody's friend, but
the wonderful sound of the Sherlocks. Do you want to put the email up from Emma Wankies?
Yeah,
Because I did notice the bottom line. We have got hugs and kisses this week. She's back to normal.
Yeah.
Your week's going well so far. It is, isn't it? How was your weekend, by the way?
Great. I bought a bike.
What, a fixed one or one that you can cycle?
The one that I can cycle.
Okay, where are you going to cycle to?
I don't know. You've got to wait till my back gets better.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Were you a cyclist before?
No.
Have you ever been on a cycle?
Oh, yeah.
Age last time.
Stabilisers on it.
Age last time, seriously, age last time.
No, it was only a few years ago.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good way.
Some sort of geriatric.
Well, you are really, aren't you?
Yes,
I mean, if you was an horse, you'd be put down, to be fair. You'd be in a burger by now. Great pleasure in sending you the new single from Buzz Band, The Sherlocks. Now, I totally... Is the word concur that I'm looking for?
Yes. You agree?
Yeah, exactly. The Sherlocks, I'm loving the Sherlocks. I think that they're a brilliant band. They're a band from Sheffield. I'm not too sure who produced that. I know Gavin Monaghan has been working with them, so I'm assuming that Gav has produced that as well. I think the production of the Sherlocks is brilliant. I think the lyrical content of the records is brilliant. I think they've got a great vibe, a great buzz, and they are, as Emma alludes to in this email, they've had plays on BBC Radio 1 and 6 Music, and will be heading to America to play the SXSW Festival, which is a bit of a mouthful, but they'll absolutely smash it. They're playing the North Allerton gig as well with Nev Craggs. I'm going to give that a bit of a shout later, because I'm going to get the Saturday and the Sunday. I think it's Friday and the Saturday, or no, I might be mistaken. I think it's a weekender. It's the Saturday and the Sunday, and I've got the list on my Facebook, so I'm going to give that out later. Because I tell you what, Nev is doing some brilliant things out there. There are some fantastic bands about, and they are one of the best in my opinion. Another band that I'm absolutely loving are the Spitfires, who are also up there with Nev. So we're going to be talking about that. We're now joined, and we're going to introduce our guest, who's so-called studio, isn't he? He's back again. Yeah. We want to get some of our artists in the so-called studio. Don't tell him because he can't hear us. Whisper.
Okay.
We want to do a few live lounges.
We do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
he can
got all the gear and all that.
Exactly. See, we can do it in pubs and clubs and stuff like that. We ain't got the equipment. We need a proper engineer to make us sound good.
Yeah.
Which is bloody difficult.
It's going to be difficult to do.
Going to be difficult, but he may be able to make us sound half good, but he'll be able to make our people, our guests and musicians sound awesome.
Who is he?
Here he is.
What's his name?
Name's Ryan Lowry. Good to see you again.
Yeah, I hope you didn't hear any of that.
No, I'd missed all that.
Ah, well, there you go, yeah. But he'll put it in an email to you later.
Yeah, it sounds good. I really want to get something sorted.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Be good.
Now, what you are sorting is this Battle of the Band situation.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
It took a lot of organising. We ran one back in 2014, which was like massive success. So we're doing it again this year. Better venues, bigger venues. Starting at Route 44 in Acott Screen, which is obviously just like a short walk for us from the studio. So we're starting there. Then we're moving to the Ublek for the semi-finals, which is the custom
great
factory.
venue.
Yeah.
Yep.
And trying to get either the Academy 2 or the Institute 2 for the final, which is obviously a decent sized venue.
I think brilliant venues.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about the Route 44, but you sing its praises a lot. I haven't been there.
It's a brilliant room, great PA.
Is it more a rocky kind of thing?
It is really,
It tends to be more rocky.
Because that ain't my genre.
No.
But it is yours.
Oh, yeah.
And it is yours as well, isn't it?
To a certain extent. I prefer more kind of like the pop punk bands, really, myself. But I do like the rock as well. I record all sorts.
Can I just say I saw Music down there not long ago. Oh, that blew me away, that did.
Yeah.
What a great band, yeah. Carry on.
Is there funding?
Musing.
There are tributes.
I was going to say
They have a lot of tribute bands.
There you go.
There's a clue in there.
That's mainly what they have on every Friday and Saturday nights, tribute bands. So I kind of went in and said, have you got anything on Thursdays? Because, with the Battle of the Bands, people tend to be able to bring people all sorts of days of the week. It doesn't have to be a weekend. So we're funding it ourselves in terms of we're supplying the prizes from the studio, But we're keeping the entries down, so it's only £3 in.
Yeah.
For the first round anyway, and it'll just be like £5 for the second round. So keeping it nice and low. So hopefully we get a lot of
So these
people
bands like judged or some sort of.
there will be from
like a panel
from the second round
Right,
onwards.
Do you want to judge?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah, the Biscuit
Yeah.
Boys will judge.
yeah,
I don't mind
100%. Yeah, we're
judging,
looking
yeah.
for because obviously I need like 9 for the semi-finals, 9 judges. So I want 3 on each night.
I'd love to judge.
Yeah,
be
brilliant.
good, you'd
Okay,
be
yeah.
good at that.
I'd be the worst judge in X Factor
Yeah.
and the worst judge in The Voice because I wouldn't know how to judge somebody singing other people's songs because a lot of them have got great voices.
Oh, yeah.
What I like are songs.
Well,
I
that's it.
judge artists on the songs.
We'd be
And
perfect.
we did it
We'd be
last time. We
perfect.
split it into categories, so you had like 30 points to give, 10 points for kind of performance, 10 points for the song content,
Yeah.
and I think it was 10 points for kind of.
No, you can't make it
presentation.
too complicated.
Nah, you see, all I do
No.
is I either like it or don't.
No,
So I
it
go
was,
like
it
you.
was nice and easy. So it was just
Yeah.
like you literally mark out of 10. for
Oh,
each
you
thing.
could probably do that.
And then give them
Indie,
your own words.
indie and soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I talk about them as well? Like
Yeah.
like they do on the.
Excellent.
Like,
Yeah. Like,
like
we had one guy. A couple were quite friendly. Then the other guy, he just like basically said exactly how it was, which was good. We had this one band, like they got the parents onto them, and they were having.
Oh,
It was a bit embarrassing, but it was.
You've got to be honest, but I think you need a bit of decorum.
Yeah,
maybe,
definitely,
just
yeah.
a bit.
Do you know what I'd say? Do you know what?
I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
Best of luck to
Frightens
you.
me.
Crack on with it. It ain't particularly for me,
Yeah,
but I really, really wish you all the best.
but that's good. That's constructive. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and I couldn't tell you how to play a musical instrument or sing a song because I
No.
can't do either.
That's true.
But with my ears, I just know what I like.
Yeah.
So if you do
That's
want
good,
that,
that is, yeah.
I'll,
No, 100%, definitely.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll,
that sounds
sort-
good.
sort
Some
out
of the
what
bands
dates.
that's in, let's have a name check to some of them. Do
yeah.
we know?
Well, for a start, this is like this Thursday we've got 3 bands on. This is the first night. Tomorrow's Great Invention. They're on first. I haven't actually heard of them
No.
before, but we found them on Facebook and they said they were up for it. And then second band on we got Hidden Skies, which I did their music video
Hidden
last year.
Skies.
You've probably had something through.
Yeah, I think we have, yeah.
They're from Warsaw. They're a really good band. They're a 5-piece pop punk band. They're going out on tour on the 23rd of Feb. They're all
Right.
excited about that.
Great.
And then the last band on, we've got Dark Swan Dive.
Okay.
They've just like formed, come into our place. A couple of lads came in to rehearse, and then they got 3 new band members, and then they've kind of written a load of songs. So it's gonna be quite good.
Can we, or can you, liaise with Mrs. Brown and get all the links to all of the bands that's going to be in your Battle of the
Yeah,
Band,
definitely. Yeah.
right? And then we can support them through the Biscuit Boys show because
That'd be
we'll
brilliant,
play the music.
I've got the 3
We'll link
tracks
up.
for this Thursday.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so if you,
Oh, good
if you
stuff.
want to play them, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
no, we'll play.
Can
those,
you?
yeah.
Is it like they're all recorded and for radio airplay?
One of them's an acoustic live one, but the other 2 are
But
Yeah, no.
But they'll all be fine. Yeah, they're all.
they're all fine for
Yeah.
radio. Well, you stick it in while we keep talking, and we'll
brilliant.
play these 3 back
Yeah.
to back now.
That'd be great. Yeah.
And all the others, link us in because do you know what other bands that you've got coming
Yeah, I've got
forward?
got the full list. Yeah, there's 27 in total.
Good. Can you give us all 27 then?
Yeah, I'll just have
Really?
to load it.
No,
Off the
seriously,
top of
because do you
my
know,
head,
do you
You
know
know what
something?
we could do?
It interests
We
me.
could do if we had all the tracks.
Yeah.
We could probably do one night where we could just play all the tracks.
We will do.
back to back.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
special
brilliant,
or something like that.
Yeah, all day long.
And then we could even podcast it, and people could say if you want to listen to this band again.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be
yeah,
great. Yeah.
Well, what we do, we love music, and as I say, my genre, and I think people, if they do listen to the Biscuit Boys show, they'd know me by now. You know, I don't like particularly kind of rap and hip hop and grime and grunge and metal, and that doesn't really float my boat. But I can see the beauty and the art in all of it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
my kind of rock goes on to, I'd say Bon Jovi would be, and Aerosmith kind of would be the heaviest type of rock that
Yeah.
my ears would like.
I think I'm probably the same, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm open to everything really. I
Exactly,
appreciate
yeah.
it all. So
Well, that's what I'm
amazing.
saying. But I love the art,
Yeah.
and I would love to listen to some metal band or something that I don't particularly like, than something that I actually love on radio.
Yeah,
Because to me, radio is all about finding new talent, helping new talent, promoting new talent, and playing that bloody music on the radio.
That's it,
and that's
definitely.
all that we stand for. So have you got? If you've not, do you want?
There's a slight. I need to do something. I think
Will you
there's,
do what you've got to
We'll
do?
play a track. I can't
Play-
I'm not going to play a track from there just now because it hasn't loaded. But
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what. I'll play a track from a band we were talking about not long ago, The Claws.
Yeah, these guys actually recorded this song at our place.
Well, great stuff.
Got a lot of potential. They're actually in the competition as well.
Yeah, good.
Just trying to get the dates.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, this is a track called "Shut Me Out."
Walking a mile in these rainy nights is why I still couldn't get to you. And I feel like I wasted all my time when I'm drunk chasing after you. I feel like the sunlight is a strobe light, and I can't get you out of my head. I feel like the best time was the right time, and I still can't get you out of my bed. And it's a feeling I don't get no more, and I just can't explain why. You shouldn't have shut me out, my love. And you are always on my mind. The best of times, I know you're alright. I hate to see you go, but I just wanna be whole again. Let me understand why I couldn't reach out to you. The weather was bleak and your signal was weak, but I'm still looking out for you. And I feel like the moonlight was my street light, and I can't get you out of my head. And I feel like the worst signs was the right time, but I still can't get you out of my head. And it's a feeling I don't get no more, and I just can't explain why. You shouldn't have shut me out, my love. And you are always on my mind. The best of times, I know you're alright. I hate to see you go, but I just wanna be whole again. And you are always on my mind. The best of times, I know you're alright. I hate to see you go, but I just wanna be whole again. And it's strange to see you again. I feel like something's missing. I don't wanna hear you say anything you don't mean. And it's falling down. Everything you try and do. Don't stand around and watch me, babe, when I just can't get you out of my head. No. Get you out of my
The Claws.
The Claws.
Sounding good. Just before we crack into that, because we're having one or two little technical issue problems, I want to give you the information about Live at Fleecebury Festival in Northallerton, which I was talking about earlier. On Saturday the 26th of March, the Sherlocks are headlining it with The Tapestry, Costello's, Carvella, Casual Agenda, who we've recently done a show with, Baggy Mondays, the Repeat Offenders, that we've been playing the Repeat Offenders an awful lot, Dino and the boys, and Champagne Charlie's. Now on the Sunday, it's going to be headlined by the magnificent Spitfires, Billy Sullivan and the boys.
Brilliant.
I'm a massive fan of the Spitfires. To get those two, the Sherlocks and the Spitfires, headlining on the Saturday the 26th of March, followed by Sunday the 27th of March, is fantastic. They're going to be supported by the Middens, the Vendettas. The Vendettas looking for a drummer.
Oh, right.
So have a look at them on Facebook, Vendettas. They're
Yeah.
looking for a drummer. Hopefully they'll get one. The Kites, the Lost Boys, you know, with
great bands
Danny,
there, isn't there?
Danny Ash and the boys there,
Yeah.
marvellously managed by our mate Steve Parter. The Volunteers, Wayne Stones and the Last Fakers. Now, you can get your tickets, boys and girls. Oh, God, I've done that now. These glasses should just about see me through it if I put the phone slightly closer to my eyes. It's the Fleece in the Fleece in North Allerton. What a mouthful, Nev. 01609 773325. Follow Nev, and that's Nev Craggs. Nev, then little curly cur, Raggs, Nev Craggs, because this guy is doing magnificent things, and this festival at Fleecebury, North Allerton, is going to be one of the greatest festivals this country is going to have all year long. I'm loving it, mate, I'm telling you.
Good stuff.
Right, back to you.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about some of the bands, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've
So
got some
you've
lined up.
got the three tracks.
Yeah.
These are the bands that are on this Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't get a better track for tomorrow's Great Invention, but I'm sure they'll be happy with that one. Anyway, that's just like a live session they did.
Okay.
Dark Swan Dive. They recorded this for me months and months ago, so it's all changed now. They've got a new singer, new bass player.
Oh, right.
So they probably
It
hate
happens,
this
doesn't it?
track.
With bands,
Yeah.
it happens.
But so they're sounding really good now. So
Okay.
And have we got the other 27 that's going to be...
yeah, I've just sent over the flyer to you actually. So if you want to
Fantastic.
open that up,
Can you read the flyer?
yeah, it's all good.
That's on the disc. That's
Yeah.
on the, oh, right, okay. I'll
Yeah.
look at that.
Can you open it?
yeah,
Come
if you
through.
open that, you'll
Yeah, let's
like
open it now.
Okay.
Let's have a shout.
Yeah, it's hard to
Right,
remember
okay.
off the top of my head.
Yeah, well, 27 there are.
Yeah, just we've got a rap night. The last
Oh
night
my
of the
God, how small's
competition.
that picture? Can
No,
we
no,
zoom in?
it'll come up
Yeah, we'll be
bigger.
fine,
It will
yeah.
come up bigger.
Good.
There we go.
Can you get it
I
even
can zoom
bigger?
it.
Yeah, it'd be nice when we
On.
have these printed out.
Oh, well, too much.
Bit much.
Oh, my God, man.
It's great radio, this is. Isn't
Yeah, fantastic.
There it is.
See if you can you read
Oh,
that?
yeah.
There you go.
So on the we've talked about February the 11th. So then on February the 18th we've got. You'll have to, if I get them wrong.
I think I've got one. I read them out wrong as well. so-
Interrobang,
Well done.
the Light Programme, and Wild. If you just keep, because we're going from left to right here.
Yeah,
And then on
that's
the
all of them now. So.
3rd of March, Underground Empire, Young Americans, and Canada, spelled with a
Great
K.
band.
Could
Canada.
be. My mate reckons it's Canada, but I'm not sure. So
Well,
I'll say
Canada,
I think
it's
you're
like
right.
tomatoes, tomatoes,
Yes.
then
Seems
it.
to have been around a long time, Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, 10th of March, Born Zero,
Methodemic or methodemic. I'm
something
still
like
not sure
that,
about
Yeah.
and Enclosure. 17th of March,
Occur, we've had those as well.
Yeah, you probably have.
Yeah,
Have
yeah,
we?
yeah, we have, yeah.
okay,
yeah.
Kill the Romantic, and What's My Line. On the 24th, The Claws,
Let Vengeance Rise. We've
And-
had those as well.
Yeah.
Pretense.
Yeah, we've had them as well.
Okay,
Yeah, the last 3 nights are solo artists basically. So
Yeah.
Anthony Price
Our
is
friend.
on the 31st,
Our
yeah.
friend Anthony.
Craig Gould and Tom McLaughlin.
Rings a bell.
On the 17th, on the 7th of April, Meg Yates, George Wilson, and Robert Hawkins. And then on the 14th is Jordan Fitzgerald, Ram Peters, and
Yeah, and the
TBC.
we're just waiting
To
on
be
the last.
confirmed.
Oh, well, I was
the
gonna-
last act, yeah.
Do you know, that'd be a great
It would
name.
actually, yeah. I've thought about that.
Yeah,
And if you want your name up in lights,
yeah.
change
Yeah.
it to Exit.
yeah.
Or free entry. That'd be
Yeah.
good. That'd get
Or
everyone's
name
attention.
up in lights.
Or on air. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You don't have to... Imagine a bloody advertisement. Free you get. On air.
Free
Look, there
beer.
it is,
Yeah.
yeah. Exit.
Yeah.
So,
Isn't it?
are all of these going to be at the same venue?
Yeah, they're all starting at Route 44. There's a couple that I might have to change last minute. There's a lot
Yeah.
of under 18s that might be coming, so
Okay.
he doesn't want anybody under 18 at the venue, which is fair enough. So We might have to change a few of those. Like it might be the Claws and then the Born Zero night, but the rest of them are definitely at Route 44.
This must have took some organising.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Whoa.
It's hard. You get so many people because it's all the equipment as well. You've got to think about. You've got to make sure everyone's bringing backline and they're happy with sharing the gear.
Yeah. Because I mean, I should imagine there's going to be a lot of sharing.
Yeah, and obviously they've got to get there first, and it's a work night for a lot of people. So it's
Wow.
difficult.
So doors are going to open, guys, at 8:15. It is at the Route 54, Acox Green, £3 on the door, and that is fantastic value for money.
Definitely, some fantastic bands that are in this one.
Brilliant.
And is that the address? Number 2 Wesley Road, Birmingham, B27 7UH. And if you want more information, hey, you should want more information, you're going to need more information, go to all the W's, socalledstudios.co.uk.
Yeah, sounds good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, very exciting. It's such a good atmosphere. Everyone loves it.
Brilliant.
And so they should. Let's hope that you get lots and lots of people supporting it as well.
Yeah.
How about other radio stations? Are any of them helping you?
Yeah, I'm going to Switch on Thursday.
Switch, good.
They do an awful lot for good.
Yeah, so it's just you and them basically.
Now I've heard Switch are loaded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're on FM.
Yeah.
They're on FM, aren't they?
I think they're, aren't they?
They're the Castle Vale community.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I think
So-
the council provided
Exactly.
them.
I've heard. Tell our mates at Switch.
Yeah.
The Biscuit Boys reckon that you're loaded. The Biscuit Boys ain't got a pot to piddle in.
No.
But Switch FM, our mates at Switch FM are loaded. So the Biscuit Boys are saying you should put a few quid in the pot.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or maybe agree to play like the winner for the week or something like that.
Well, I
that.
will guarantee you now the Biscuit Boys will support the winners. They'll support all of these bands, and all of these bands will get airplay on srbradio.com.
Oh, brilliant.
That is a promise from me.
That's great to hear.
Should we play these 3 tracks?
Why not?
Butterflies swirl my head, cigarette ash dust my bed. Sleep, little child, I'll answer your last call. Superman is coming to save you now. She stares at me with bright brown eyes. I smile like shining stars in the sky. The love wraps around me like a blanket. Tender kiss placed upon my lips. No longer trapped by her demons. The soul taking flight. My darling, my baby, you saved me tonight. See, I've been thinking what's in front of me, and it's you and me against all odds. Fire on a winner's log, strong and bright, breaking through a darkest night. In the night, it's you and me every day. Every season. I said it's you and me, honey. She paces across the room, feet softly touching the ground. She glances and smiles, an angel on the ground. I look at her, she looks at me. For the first time ever, I feel free. See, I've been thinking, the doors in front of me, the taxi. Three pretty girls sitting by my side, saying they want to. I agree that that's just fine. Tell me you love me. Say all the things that you just told me. And in the morning, wake me up for the repeat. And it's all I want. Get up and take this town tonight. Get up, it's the time of my life. Whoa, we're young and in love, and we need no one. She said I don't need you. I know that I said I don't need you. She knows that she said I don't need you. I know that I said I don't need you. She knows that she said I don't need you. I know that I said I don't need you. She knows that. Get up, take this town tonight. Get up, it's the time of our life. Get up, take this town tonight. Get up, it's the time of our life. Whoa, we're young and in love, and we need no one.
Yeah. Well, those are three of your...
That's it. That's this Thursday.
yeah,
£3 in.
Fantastic.
And the last we're going to say was a live kind of session.
It was
The others
live,
were,
but I couldn't get a track off them in time, unfortunately.
but we didn't want to leave one out.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so...
Well, they look really good. They look like they're fit in with the night very well.
So when we have all this that's going on now, pretty much over the next about 9 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know?
9 or 10 weeks, yeah.
Then we're on to the quarterfinals.
Well, it goes straight to the semis.
Straight to semis.
So you get through the first round, you're in the
So how many semi-finals you got?
3 nights.
I never get that. How can you have 3 semi-finals?
Basically,
Well, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, the way I
know
did
what
it is
you're
so like so the one band will go through from each first round, but the first 3 rounds will meet at the first semi-final. Then the next 3 rounds will meet at the second semi-final. So the last 3 rounds, as they're all solo artists, they'll all meet. So there won't be like a solo artist against a band in the semi.
I get what you.
So there'll be like 3 solo artists at that semi-final. Then obviously whoever wins that one will then be one solo artist at the final. Then.
So the semi-final, the 3 semi-finals, will be. What's the dates?
The 7th, the 14th, and the 21st
of
May. Sorry, at the Ublek that'll be.
And the final will be on.
Not 100% confirmed yet, but it's going to be towards the 3rd week of June probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I will definitely, if you want me to, I will definitely be a judge.
Definitely,
You're penciled in. You've got to do
in there.
Yeah.
And I think what we really should get on this and really promote it and really smash it out. It would be nice if 1 or 2 professional musicians.
Yeah. Well,
in the area.
Yeah.
That could. Be a judge. How many judges are you looking for?
3 for each semi-final and 3 for the final as well. I did try and get a few people last time. Last time we weren't known at all. We didn't have the studio set up. It was like I was telling everyone we're building these rehearsal rooms. And then
I'm pretty sure there's a couple will be up for it.
Yeah.
So let's put it out. Anybody want to be a judge?
Yeah.
And it would be great if you. It'd be great if Megan, Megan Reese that's in The Voice.
Oh yeah.
It'd be great if Megan. We could do it like turning the chairs round for Megan.
Yeah.
Can we have a button? Then we can all turn round.
Yeah.
That'd be good. And the legend that is Ben Drummond.
Yeah.
Ash Sheehan from the Twang.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant.
Andy Bennett.
Andy Bennett, he'd be up for it.
And
he's only up the road as well.
I tried to get in touch with him last time, but I think I just got in touch with his manager and they
it's not
get lost.
It's not easy to get in touch
Don't
with,
try and get in touch with Andy Bennett on social media
He's
because Andy is worse than me.
He's worse.
Fair enough.
I love Andy and he's a mate and he'd say, Gab, you know what I'm like.
Yeah.
Me and Andy, if we were together, doing social media,
they'd never talk to each other.
Nothing could ever get out. Seriously, nothing.
He's just matched the phone, hasn't he? So,
honestly, he's
that'd be fantastic to be honest.
I think he'd be up for it.
Yeah.
Really
But Andy has got a brilliant manager in Rena.
Rena.
Brilliant manager. And so we'll contact all these. And if people can make it, they will make it.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's always like it's one of them, innit? It's all kind of time. But it would be nice, as I say, if we could get some professional musicians.
Yeah,
we've got the dates. So we can,
last time we did it, I think the semi-finals were Thursday nights as well. And that was a bit awkward. But these will be Saturday nights, which will be much better. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Could work against, couldn't it, with Saturday night?
With you?
Well, sometimes it does.
Yeah, sometimes.
You
like to stay over, don't you?
Well, my missus is like with her social like calendar. Got more events than the Queen, my missus has, I'm telling you.
See how we get on then.
It was like a single parent again last week, I was. Yeah.
This is a bit of notice anyway, I suppose, isn't it?
It certainly is, so I'll run them dates over with her and see what if I get in early, I can block book
Book it off, definitely.
Block book May. Right, come on, should we play Prince now?
All right then, okay. I was just looking for Prince. Oh, there we go. We'll play that one. Okay.
And this is for Third Eye Girl. Hold on, don't press the button yet. Do you know who Third Eye Girl is?
No.
It's his drummer.
Oh, right.
I'm getting into Prince.
Yeah.
I'm getting into a lot of American funk and soul and jazz, and that's through our connection with the Spectrum Music Group and some of the artists, i.e. Paris Toon with his mother's favourite. You ain't playing the song now, are you? I don't want to cut Prince's vocals.
I was going to.
Don't. Prince will go mad. He will.
Yeah, but I'm timing you, see. I'm giving you 30 seconds to talk and you're going like for 10.
And Nick's like one of Prince's like proteges, and on YouTube there's a great video with Nick performing with Third Eye Girl. Brilliant. And this was the first album that they got together with. Come on, play it now then.
All right.
Beloved, we meet at last. Middle of the hill, never mind the past. Only way to get you where you never been. Let's party like you ain't gon' party again. Let's roll. Let's roll. Get it turned up, get it out of control. Get into the rhythm, it's good for the soul. Let's roll. Let's roll. Get it turned up, get it out of control. Come on everybody, let's roll and roll. Whether you're coming by bus or train, shade though it's hating cause they going insane. I'm talking about the $1 million party to the nickel and dime. Another motherfucker, you're committing a crime. Let's roll. Let's roll. Get it turned up, get it out of control. Get into the rhythm, it's good for the soul. Let's roll. Yes sir, let's roll. Get it turned up, get it out of control. Come on everybody, let's roll and roll. The only way to last is the break of dawn. Is put your phone down, get your party on. Who you gonna call when it's obvious, dear? Everybody you know, you can hear. Let's roll, come on. Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. Get it turned up, get it out of control. Get to the rhythm, it's good. So let's roll, let's roll. Get it turned up, get it out of control. Come on everybody, let's roll, let's roll. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't really care what y'all be doing. I don't really care what y'all be doing. I don't really care. I don't really care. I don't really care what y'all be doing.
After all we've been seems there's nothing we can't survive. It's like we moved on to another place and time where our love can be free. Every time I look into your eyes, I can see my soul. It's like everything I need to know, and everything I could ever want is there. It's there.
I knew my whole life would change when I opened up that door, but I never knew I couldn't live without you. I can see so much clearer now, like I never could before. No, all the weight is lifted, 'cause you still believe in our love. So baby, keep your love close to me. Every time I look into your eyes, I can see my soul. It's like everything I need to know, and everything I could ever want is there. It's there.
I can see the future, baby. I can see the sunrise. I can see forever and beyond right in your eyes.
And baby, if we only knew that this whole time it was right there, I wouldn't take a single moment back, 'cause now we're unbreakable.
I can see the heavens, baby, all the stars in the sky. I can see forever and beyond right in your eyes.
And baby, if we only knew that this whole time it was right there, I wouldn't take a moment back.
'Cause now we're unbreakable. 'Cause every time I look into your eyes, I can see my soul. It's like everything I need to know,
I need to know.
everything I could ever want is there. It's there.
It's there.
Even when we're at the ledge, we're standing here holding on.
I never knew I couldn't live
Without you.
Do it on Radio 1, stop us like taping them.
You're on air now.
Yeah, that's it. So
Oh,
they
we
knew
really,
who-
well, they did, didn't they?
Or if you did record it, they knew what
Because
station
everybody,
it was on,
everybody
so-
taped the chart
Yeah.
show, wouldn't
So
they?
here's us talking about crushing vocals. Oh, we crushed the vocals. Well done.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me that was
I
live.
did.
No, you did.
I did.
But that was just music.
Yeah. Okay.
There was no vocal. Well, vocals are singing stuff. Music's just the music. You can talk over the music. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Anyhow, videos as well.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
Getting into videos and also called studio.
Bit of a pedigree as well.
I think he's getting into a bit of a kind of mogul. a music mogul.
I know. Yeah.
I can. Do you know what? Do you know what I think as well? What I think would be really, really good, just off the top of my head. Things come off the top of my head because I've only got one brain cell that's active at any given time. Oh, by the way, Kingy and Mark, they're working at the Rover tonight, listening to this.
Okay.
You're right, lads. Big Centre TV.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great with your Battle of the Bands. If Big Centre TV come and filmed the 3 semi-finals.
That'd be awesome.
And the final.
Yeah.
It'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because
I've emailed him a
really,
few times, not about this, but about things in the past. I've not
well,
really heard back. But
Chris is big at Big Centre TV. They don't like me.
No.
I've come to the conclusion nobody in Birmingham likes me. I have. Because I'll talk to them all and I'll say my piece and I have conversations and then I never ever hear anything again. I got invited
I came back.
to the council house once, you know. There was
To clean the toilets.
political stuff that was going on and they asked me my opinions and I was never invited back again.
No, you just basically told them how it was.
Well, I don't get invited back. They might invite me once, but they never invite me back. They might talk to me once on the phone, never talk to me again.
By the way,
Go on.
that last track was by Erika Kane.
It's quite
Okay. Yeah, nice.
Featuring Brian McKnight, and that was sent in by Lou Humphrey,
Thanks,
the
Lou.
CEO of BSE Recording.
Nice one. Thank you very much. You can send your music, guys, tracks at sports-radio.co.uk, biscuitboys.co.uk as well, our website. Have we got our
No.
T-shirts and stuff up?
No,
We haven't, okay. No.
it's on srbradio.com now.
Right, okay. How
No.
about the
No.
Biscuit Boys app? How can people download our app and listen to all our songs? And I'm gonna
Easiest way.
all I'm gonna say is, if you download, guys, if you're listening, right, I'm gonna say this quietly because Chris ain't listening now. If you download our app, you can listen to the Biscuit Boys as soon as it's put on the app, which breaks soon.
We don't want to tell people that.
We do. We want them to get the bloody app down as well.
And it's free, by the way.
You were listening then.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
You
It's
could
free.
hear that.
Easiest way is to go on to Play
hear
Store,
that.
I think, isn't it? Play Store on Android.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And just search for Biscuit Boys.
Can they get them on iTunes as well?
Not yet, no,
We need to.
because we can't afford to buy the...
Well, we need to.
It costs a lot, doesn't it, to get it on there?
It's crazy, isn't it?
We need. Really, is it?
But is it 100 quid or something?
£90, I think.
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, we'll go off and we'll
right,
sort that
okay,
out. We'll put it
okay.
onto iTunes.
If anybody wants
as
to
well.
sponsor it as well, by the way.
Yeah. That's where with Dennis. Hello.
He can't sponsor anything else.
And is his missus found out?
No,
Yeah, I know.
She must be thinking, where's my shoe money?
Yeah, well, I spent a fortune on records this week.
Oh, I know, yeah.
If my missus is listening, 20 quid if she didn't 100.
I know.
Yeah. I can't. I'd go into HMV. And what I like now is there's some like good records in HMV. Used to, years ago, there'd be nothing on there that I liked.
No.
But mind you, a lot of it was back stuff. You know, that I liked.
Always seems busy as well. Like, everyone moans about people not buying CDs, but there's always a big
It's
queue
always-
when I go
yeah,
in.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, there is always a queue. Yeah, there's always a queue.
Mind you, I don't tend to buy from the current album chart.
No,
there ain't a lot in it.
No.
Is that?
No, not really.
I think Rod Stewart's got some out. Elton John's got some
Yep.
out. There's One Direction. There's
It's Adele probably is. So that's probably the
well,
entire
there's
queue.
just lots and lots of the mainstream stuff that I just don't like. But I tell you what, some lovely LPs. I was gonna buy Prince's, and because I bought Prince's late. Well, it's a project that he's doing because he changes things around, don't he, Prince? He can actually. He's one of these artists. He's a bit like David Bowie, who can do what he likes, and they'll.
Got the big fan base to support whatever he does.
Well, yeah, I think. I mean, you ain't going to turn Prince down, are you? You ain't going to say, Prince, I ain't going to... He tells you what he's doing. And it's Hit and Run, Phase 1. He's got Phase 2 out as well.
Yeah, right, okay.
But I got that. And it's like on an LP as well. But I got Phase 1, Hit and Run, and the Art Official Age. I got both of them for like 17 quid
Yeah,
on
it's not-
CD.
not bad.
But I do prefer the LPs, which
Yeah.
are like 17 quid for one. So I thought, it's not buy one, get one free, innit, if you're doing CDs. And you can't put your LP on in the car.
That's the trouble.
I know.
Can I interject again?
You can carry on.
We've got a lot of songs to get
I know,
through,
play another one,
and
man.
we've got our guest at 12 o'clock.
We're not going to be doing Twitter time, are we?
We're not going to be doing
No,
much
we're not
at
going to
all,
be
no.
doing much
So-
of the Biscuit Boy show this week, are
We're
we?
going to do it
really?
back to back, and then we're going to come back, and hopefully going to be talking to our guest over in...
Your voice is sounding a bit bad now. You've got a frog in your throat.
Over in...
New York City, man.
New York.
Chloe?
Chloe.
No good, don't behave like a woman should. Didn't stop you, take me home when you thought you could. You say that you don't wanna go, you knows that you get down. I've been up to no good, and the words going around. But I'll back up my guitar, knock it out of the town. It won't be long before I'm blowing up your jukebox, baby. It won't be long before I'm blowing up your jukebox, baby. You say that girls like me, we don't get it very far. I can be so much more than a drunk girl in a bar. I'll be playing on the radio when you're driving in your car. You're gonna be wishing that I stayed on your radar. But I'll back up my guitar, knock it out of the town. It won't be long before I'm blowing up your jukebox, baby. It won't be long before I'm blowing up your jukebox, baby. Next time you see me, I'll be walking away. way. Guess that I got butter for the little games you play. But I'll back up my
There you go.
side.
We're back.
We're back.
How you doing?
We're back. That was Harry Jordan.
Yeah,
What?
Haley.
Haley.
Have you seen
Why
that
does he say
picture?
Harry?
Because that's what they call her, Harry.
Ah, right, okay.
But if you saw the picture of her, you wouldn't call her Harry.
No?
No.
Pretty?
She's a nice looking young lady.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the pillow is strategically placed, that's all I'm saying, with the guitar. That's all I'm saying. And I know that you're going to be having a look at it now.
I'm going to in a bit,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know
I
you
will in
will.
a bit, yeah.
What I'm looking at now
Mm.
is this, because this is like live radio, but it enters it because it's
No,
recorded.
no.
But this, is that coming through my microphone now?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's quite a good level.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. What did you?
That is the assist.
Oh, right, okay.
Love, their new video, and there's he's balancing a guitar on his nose.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. That was unbelievable.
There's flares. There's a bird in a bedroom playing on a mobile phone. The drummer's going absolutely ape shit, and the assist are proper large in it and having it. It's their new song called Love, which is going to be my record of the week next week.
Don't
And the
blame me.
video was made by this genius here on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I filmed them live. I think it was last year now at the Slade Rooms,
Yeah.
and they managed to sell that out. Like, you know, for an unsigned band, that's massive, really.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, then so they asked me to do this one, and we went all out with the with the pyrotechnics. Got a couple of smoke bombs and a flare and stuff. Yeah, so it's good, good laugh.
Now, smoke bombs and the assist, I wouldn't have thought that they're the greatest of combinations.
No.
Because, I mean, they're from Walsall as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
You know, they're a band, aren't they?
yeah, brilliant.
You know, when you're looking at, like, rock and roll, I mean, they are the band that would fuck a piano out of an hotel.
Probably, yeah.
Wouldn't they?
Yeah.
You know,
I've
or,
heard,
yeah. Or, you know, when Balotelli started, like, doing the fireworks out of his bedroom,
Yeah.
like his bathroom window,
That'd be them.
that
probably,
would be
yeah.
something the assist would do, wouldn't
Yeah.
they? You know?
Yeah, right.
But I think they've got a great sound. I've been watching these for a while. In fact, I'd said to Ryan's one of the lads, isn't it?
Yeah, lead guitar.
Yeah, because I'd said to him a while ago, come into the Monkey House and, like, you know, there was a couple of tunes acoustically and
Yeah,
stuff.
they should
And
do.
I'm sure that they will.
Yeah,
but
they probably will. Yeah.
it's all time, innit, and getting people
Yeah,
to
it
come
is,
in,
yeah.
and they've been really busy. He's
It's
been
a
in
bit
New
further.
York and stuff as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's
He's
why
been
they
all
couldn't-
over the place.
That's why they couldn't do the Battle of the Bands in the end, because it was a bit too close to his holiday. But yeah, this latest song's brilliant. It's different,
Yeah.
slightly different sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, did the video for it.
How long did it take you to cut the video? Is that something that you're getting into now?
Oh yeah, I've always done video stuff. It's just a case of getting better equipment, and now we're getting better equipment as we go along. You know, as we make a bit of money, we invest it in new stuff. So like yeah, they just any idea. I've got a couple of mates that I work with. Like as big as possible, the bigger the better, and I can get as many people in as possible to make the video like a challenge. You know, so.
I'd love to be in a music video.
Yeah.
Is there like a set price for, or does it really depend
It really
on what
does,
your
it
content
really varies.
and
Yeah,
stuff,
I had
you
somebody
know?
that wanted one, and they just wanted it in our studio,
Yeah.
just to a backing track, and it was just like 2 angles. So we just did that like £50. That's on top of some recordings, nice and cheap.
Yeah, and a cat
That ain't
sitting there
bad,
with a
is
spliff. I mean, not a real cat and
Yeah.
not a real spliff.
Yeah.
But bands do mad things like that,
Yeah.
don't they? And very abstract.
The
and
weirder the better, I
Yeah.
find. Yeah.
Chloe's on the
yeah,
line,
yeah. So we'll have to wind up, then, won't we?
so we're going to have to say goodbye to Ryan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks ever so much for having
This
me
won't
back.
be the last time because you will be in periodically.
Yeah, I mean, I'm up for coming in every week to talk about it if you want, or I can send you the tracks anyway. So.
Well, our door is open to the Monkey House for all our friends, and you are welcome
Brilliant, thank
anytime.
you. Thanks very much.
You know, so are we going to play a
We're gonna play a
track,
track, yeah.
and then go straight to,
To
Chloe
Chloe,
Collins,
yeah, Chloe.
all the way from New York City?
Yeah.
It's magic.
Nice one. Cheers, Ryan.
Thank you.
Cheers,
See
mate.
you, see you, buddy.
Okay.
Shut up.
Between my aspirations
right now. Are we back? And fantastically now, we're going to go all the way to New York City to talk to our great mate, Chloe Collins.
Hi.
Hey. How you doing, young'un?
I'm great.
You are fantastic. How's the folks? How's Wallace? How's your mum?
They're really good.
Brilliant. Is your old fella still doing your videos?
Yeah. I haven't shot anything recently, but I think when we're in Barbados, we're definitely going to shoot something down there.
Yeah, because that's what you're on here today to talk to us about Barbados. I'm guessing you're not going over there to play cricket.
Nope. I'm going over there to play a gig, which is really super exciting.
Right. So you tell us all about the gig, how you got the gig, whereabouts. Is it in Bridgetown?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay. So, come on, tell me. Tell Gabby.
Okay, well, I have a few friends down in Barbados, and they hooked me up to play this gig with Cliff Richards, which is like this annual thing down there, and it's like a really big deal. And I'm really super excited to do this because he's like a legend, and I've listened to a bunch of his songs. I really love them. And, yeah, so I'm playing that. I think we do a rehearsal first, and then we get to play the show, and I get to play 2 or 3 songs, and it's like this big event there, so it's super cool.
Now, will you be meeting Cliff Richards?
Yeah, definitely. I think I might give him one of my CDs.
I would. Now, in England, I mean, Cliff's huge. We have a thing in the UK called, we give knighthoods to people, and that makes them sirs. There's not that many. There's more now than used to, but Cliff is actually a knight of the realm. It's like Sir Cliff Richards. Cliff is absolutely huge in the UK. Is he as big in America?
He's actually not as big here, but 2 of his songs kind of broke out. We Don't Talk Anymore and Devil Woman. They were like big hits here, but yeah, he was definitely bigger in England and pre-Beatles era. So once they came, he was still huge, but he came before them, so he was a pretty big deal.
Yeah, he's a massive deal, and he has had a hit in the 50s, the 60s, and all the way through to what we are now. I mean, that is legendary. That is,
yeah, it's amazing.
You know, to be on a gig of Cliff Richards, that is absolutely fantastic, mate. And how long are you spending in Barbados? When are you flying out?
I think in a few days, and I'm staying there for about 2-3 weeks, I think. I'm there for a big chunk of time.
So you're going to make a vacation out of it as well?
Yep. I'm excited about that, too, because their weather is amazing.
Oh, it's warm.
Yeah.
It's something that New York City isn't at the moment. It's quite cold there. You had a bit of snow last week, didn't you, the week before? Yeah,
we actually had snow a few days ago, and it was like kind of hard to get around, and I had a few gigs to go to, and I was like, oh no, but I made them, thankfully.
How deep's the snow? Because, I mean, in England, again, we have a little bit of snow, and the whole of the United Kingdom grinds to a halt. I've seen pictures of America, and you have tons of the stuff and still get around.
Oh yeah, it's insane. We have like a few feet, and once we had like 12 feet or something, but we could still, they're like, oh, school's still on, and yeah.
I tell you what, we only have to go to about -1, and there'll be a boiler in some school in Birmingham, and school's out, I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, it is absolutely crazy in the UK. How's 5 at 15 going? How's it been received?
It's great. It's been getting a lot of radio play, which is great, and I've been getting a lot of gigs because of it. Like, radio stations hear it, and they're like, oh, you should come and play. And, yeah, I've just been trying to promote it as much as possible, and it's really getting, you know, a lot of good reviews and things like that, and a lot of people are listening to it, which is just great. And
recorded in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yep, and I'm planning on going down there to play some new songs and hopefully record those and get those out in the springtime. And also Dublin's Fair City, where your dad cut the was it the All Over Again track? Yes, I did the video for that down there, and I just like cut it up into pieces, and like my entire trip, if I watch that back, I can just like remember my first trip to Dublin, which is cool. And you guys are fantastic, because we've just been, Ryan's just been in the studio, and he cuts videos as well, music videos.
your dad goes out with a camcorder, you get your iMac, you put it all together, and the quality of your videos is as good as anything on this planet. I'm loving your work, Chloe.
Thank you.
You know, and still, I'm still trying to get my head around the fact that you're only 15 years old. When do you turn 16?
In May.
Ooh, what date?
The 2nd.
Oh, okay. May Day,
Yeah.
almost, isn't it?
Yep.
Do you have May Day in America as well?
I don't think it's like a big thing here, but definitely heard of it.
Yeah, it'd be kind of like a Democratic day, because it's kind of like Socialist Day, isn't it? It's a workers' kind of day. So talking about working, name check to some of the gigs you've been doing, and what have you been doing since the last time that we hooked up together, mate?
Well, I've been auditioning for a few things, and I've played the bitter end a few more times. I think it's like my 5th or 6th time now, and I'm hoping to play when I get back from Barbados in the bitter end again. And I've been playing around, not anywhere out of New York, but I've been trying to do any like open mics and everything like that, and I have a few things booked for the future, I think, so I'm excited about that too.
Auditioning for what kind of TV, radio, and stuff? Can you elaborate a bit on that?
Well, actually, I can't say which shows, but I've been auditioning for a few competition television shows and things like that, just to hopefully spread more word about my music.
Every little bit counts. Every little bit matters. I mean, there are 5 banging tracks all over again. Rearview Mirror, Forget Your Name, which I can't because we share the same surname, Collins. My Goodbye, and New Nightmares. A fantastic 5 at 15, because you are still only 15. And at that tender age of 15, you've written over 80 songs, haven't you?
Yep. Actually 90 now. I just keep writing them every day.
Literally, do you again, I think on the interview last time, you alluded to the fact that you go to bed with a pen and a piece of paper and your phone and stuff, and you might just wake up and just write down lyrics.
Yeah, I mean, I just get lyrics from anywhere. Like, multiple times a day, I'll just be in, like, a grocery store or something, and I just write down a few lyrics, and then I go home and write a full song.
And influenced by films and by friends, and are you still going upstairs in your bedroom to write it, Bab?
Yeah, and then I come down and I play it for my parents, and sometimes I play it after a few cover songs, and then I don't say that it's mine just to try to trick them.
How well into music are your mum and dad, and are they easily tricked?
Well, sometimes they are. Sometimes they're like, "Is that yours?" I'm like, "Yeah." But yeah, they definitely, they are super into the music now, and they really love my album, which is really cool. It's great to have family support, and yeah, they're really into that scene right now, which is cool.
So in the Collins household in New York, what kind of music would your mum and dad have on?
Definitely a lot of Beatles.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Beatles. We have a record player, and the other day we were playing the White Album while we were like sitting around a fire, so it was really fun.
Do you have open fires then?
No, I actually have a thing around it just so it doesn't, catch on anything, because our floor is wood, so that wouldn't be good.
No, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, no.
Make sure you don't ignite.
Yeah, definitely.
You've got a big 3 weeks ahead of you, kid. You want to wrap yourself up in cotton wool. You don't want to be going down with any cold, any virus, anything at all. This is
exactly.
This is probably, I'd say, your biggest thing that you've ever done. It surely must be.
Yeah, I think, because when I played the bitter end, I played with someone who is pretty big. I think they were like the bass player on the Late Show with David Letterman or something. But
okay.
But this is like pretty, almost bigger than that. So I'm really super excited about this.
I'm super excited for you as well. And because, you work so hard as well, Chloe. Your social media, at Twitter, it's at Chloe Collins Music, isn't it? Is that correct?
Yeah, it is.
Or is it just MUS? Because a lot of musicians have just the MUS rather than finishing off with music. But, I've noticed you loads of times, you're retweeting, you're liking. You're like a little sponge as well, because I'm getting that you're absorbing the music and you're listening to the music, and you are a total musician.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to spread the word as much as possible, like especially over social media, because there's a bunch of kids my age and younger who use it now, like Instagram and Twitter and everything else, and I'm just trying to like promote my music to them, and they usually respond back, and they're like, "Oh, I love this album," and so I like that and retweet that, anything to get the word out.
But that is the wonderful thing about social media. It is a great tool to spread the word and to spread the love of music and be influenced by lots and lots of other musicians as well. I mean, I'm loving SoundCloud. I'm on SoundCloud most days and finding and exploring stuff out there it's just wonderful. I wish that mainstream radio in the UK would jump into this century and play some damn music from some recording artists of today that I'm just inspired and blown away by.
Yeah.
It's an absolute frustration. So, how many people are going? Is it just you and your folks, or is there a gang of you going over there to Barbados?
This time it's just me and my parents, but we have some friends down there again who we've known like forever. Yeah. So we're definitely going to connect with them. I think they're going to come to the show too, because I think one of them is working on it or something. So that's really cool.
And a big shout out to your, not obviously your family, but your Twitter family. Is it Tuneful Guy and Tuneful Girl? And you seem to have a lot of people that are working so very hard for you. And that, you can only look and admire what people do and how hard working that they are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very grateful to have all these people who are working as hard as I am to get my music out. And I've known them, forever since I started doing this, and they're just really supportive, and it's just really great to have a lot of positive feedback and everything.
Well, you always get positive feedback from the Biscuit Boys. You're our friend. We'll always have time for you. Whenever you're doing anything, you can always phone in to us and tell us what you're doing. So when you get back from Barbados, let's link up again and tell us all about your Bayesian experience, because that's what they call people from Barbados. They're called Bayesians.
You just made that up?
Yeah.
Nope.
Is it true?
My great neighbour in Cook's Lane, Michael, he was from Barbados. Ah. So I know a lot about Barbados. They are very beautiful people, as all of them are in the Caribbean, they like to call it. We call it the Caribbean. And so have a wonderful time there, young lady.
Thank you.
Can I thank you for your time, as always. Is there anything else that you want to give a shout out to just before we wrap the interview up?
That's about it right now. I'll make sure to tell you guys all about it after, though.
You're an absolute star and a legend. Any labels that looking around you at your music and your stuff, Chloe?
They definitely say I'm on the radar, but nothing yet.
Okay. As long as you're on that radar, kid. I've been on the radar for 51 years, though, so,
Yeah, exactly.
Best of luck, mate. All you can do is your very best. Keep going, keep making great music, and keep being the superstar that you are. Thanks, mate.
Thank you so much for having me.
You even got a thank you and a goodbye from Mrs. Brown. We're going to play your song now all over again.
I heard you got accepted to the college of your dreams. From time to time I wonder, do you still think of me when you hear that song on the radio? Wish we could press rewind back to that time. We'd get lost in your car driving upstate, see your friends at little parties on the holidays. We'd spend days on your boat watching fireworks,
yourself, smiling for no reason, or feel you're 6 feet under and no one hears you screaming? Do you wanna come back begging on your knees for my forgiveness, or travel back in time before we made this all one big mess? Back to that time we get lost in your car driving upstate, see your friends and their parties on the holidays. We spend days on your boat watching fireworks. I'd get chills and you'd give me your sweatshirt. We'd break down and start fighting for no reason. 2 a.m. call you up and say I need you. It's all over but I do it all over. It's all over but I do it all over. It's all over but I do it all over again. Do it over again. Don't you wish we could just do it again and again and again and again and again? Do it all over again.
Life was so much easier many moons ago. A mobile phone, so iPod Nanos too. You'd listen to the radio and chill out all night long. Turn off the TV and play the music to my ears. Forget about tomorrow and drown out all your tears. Listen to the radio on a cold, dark Friday night. Come to our senses. Brighten up those blank faces. Give me a smile. I ain't had a cigarette or coffee with you for a while. Brighten up those blank faces. Give me a smile. I ain't had a cigarette or coffee with you for a while. Keep it together if you put your gun down. Eddie's son, you're a hero now. Listen to the radio on cold dark. Come to our senses. Give me a smile. I ain't had a cigarette or coffee with you for a while. Oh no.
Very pleasant.
Oh, no.
There I am. I'm on our
Nice track.
Biscuit Boys Facebook page. Hey, I got his name wrong, by the way. It's Jeffrey Cox, not Cow. Yeah, well, I thought,
I haven't got the thing.
I mistook the W for an X. Mind you, it's not like missing £400,000 income, is it?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, yeah, I'm looking down. Let's go through. Oh, God. Woman spends more than £76,000 on surgeries to achieve the perfect body. Mm-hmm. Have you seen her?
No.
Go to our Facebook page, The Biscuit Boys.
Okay.
I promise you, if Ryan was cutting a horror video, right, she'd play lead. That's all I'm saying. I'd sue the bastards if they'd done that to my face. Yeah. Oh, the monkey. You seen the naughty monkey?
No.
The naughty monkey, he's taking a piss basically with the tiger, which is a dangerous game to play, but he's teasing the tiger.
Now, are these pictures on our page or on our group page?
I'm going to put them onto our group as well. Okay, so I'm going to, yeah. Okay. Woman dumped by millionaire and gets revenge in a very smelly way. Mm-hmm. She found this millionaire on Plenty of Fish dating websites.
Oh, yeah.
And when he dumped her, she filled his tub. Right.
Tub.
You know these hot tubs they have outside now? She filled it with a load of dead mackerel.
Oh, yes, that's right. I saw it, yeah. Smelled a bit.
So he got a load of fish back, didn't he?
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I bet it stunk.
I bet you
and I'll tell you something. Getting rid of fish smells... You can't, can you?
No, you can't do it.
Hey, largest ever Coventry cannabis factory found. And Michael Owen's been at it again.
Has he?
Yeah.
The footballer?
Yeah. Oh. I mean, in terms of commentary, not, with cannabis or dating agencies.
Right.
No, he was commentating on the Leicester game. The Leicester game of Man City, and they scored, didn't they?
Oh, right.
Yeah, and he said, look, they're 1-0 up now, and if the game finished now, Leicester would win.
He's right there.
Yeah, well done, Michael.
He's only stating the truth.
He also commented about Carlisle's pitch, didn't he, and said, could do with a bit more water on it.
It's not really the best of times.
Well, Michael Owen just says that he could actually be a biscuit boy. I think what happens with Michael Owen, he fires with the same kind of brain capacity as me. But it's he's getting a lot of good coverage and good luck to him, but he's really winding up a load of football fans. I think he's great.
Right, this next track I'm sure could be associated with something we've just talked about.
Okay,
I
let's
can't think, but it's by substance abuse.
Big up substance abuse. Damn. That's a double metaphor with that one. Aight, watch this. It's true, there's nothing new under the sun. Before Johnny Cash, men was singing about guns, was all about flash, or just wanna have fun, was trying to get some ass, or was taking you to class. But y'all got ADD. If I'm gonna listen, y'all better make me think why you say these things. And you don't have to rap about saving trees. It's understood that we're all about making cheese, but your number one goal should be how to blaze these beats. We running the track like our brains and cleats, with that defying feats that fly in the streets. And I know where to land. This is hip hop. But if you say jump, I don't say when. Respect the past, live in the now, and leave something for the hereafter. Perfect this craft like the blast master. And if you ain't caring, staring right past it. And it's not just because I'm arrogant bastard. And we pick up Red Rap, we pick up KRS. And yo, sub, where you at? In the future I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track for whatever, never back. Hey yo, pick up SOJ, and pick up Red Rap, we pick up KRS. And yo, sub, where you at? In the future I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track for whatever, never back. MCing is my craft, sir. I perceive things faster. I come from my future, not my past, sir. I'm smooth like lacquer. We were taught that the past comes first and the future comes after. But the year doesn't matter. I appear as a rapper with rap, SO Trey in the hereafter, where time doesn't pass ya. And you can ask the master what comes after, and he replies laughter. The future we after is past disasters, past slashes, flashes, and gun blasters. We don't need apocalyptic pastors pumping fear faster. Hear the blast master and laugh after. The future is more colorful than past rappers. Think about that. City life, less tractors, more real people, less actors. No more backstabbers. The governments are non-factors. So we pick up SOJ and we pick up Red Rap. We pick up KRS. And yo, sub, where you at? In the future I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track for whatever, never back. Hey yo, big up SOJ, and big up Rec Rap. We big up KRS, hey yo, subs, where you at? In the future I can see that we never going back. Like a train, I'm on this track for whatever, never back.
Whoa, that was a bit old school, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Old school.
Just go through yesterday's papers before our last track, so it is almost on, say goodbye. How safe is your tumble dryer?
In what way?
Well, they ignite, don't they?
Do they?
I've touched about 4, I have.
Oh, if you set fire to them, will you?
No, just putting your washing in to dry,
Yeah.
and they've set fire. I mean, tumble dryer probe as mum dies in fire. This is a very, very sad story. But, guys, what I'm saying to you is, don't ever go out and leave your tumble dryer on. Don't ever go to bed and leave your tumble dryer on. I personally have set fire to 4, to my knowledge.
Hey!
I'm telling you, tumble dryers must be one of the biggest causes of fires in your home. That and leaving a fag, but I don't smoke, so I can't leave
I
a
feel
cigarette.
like I've just been smoking something.
Yeah. I tell you, and Cameron's mum, she signed a petition against Tory cuts, ain't she?
Oh, right, good on her.
Beyonce looked good, didn't she? Yeah, she did, didn't she?
What do you think of her protest?
Who?
Beyonce's protest.
Oh, she got a protest. I don't know. I just looked.
You didn't watch. So you watched the video, but you didn't understand it.
I didn't see it. I've just looked at yesterday's papers here.
It was all to do with.
Saw Beyonce then. I thought, God, she looks all right, don't she?
Yeah.
What's she done?
It's all to do with Black Power, things like that.
What about it?
They did the old glove and Black Power thing at the end.
Oh, okay.
What's it? And then basically it was trying to portray black people and get them to not put up with shit, basically. But yeah, it might have been a knock towards the Oscars as well, I think. So, but
well, I've been following a lot of stuff that goes on in America with our American friends. Misty Campbell, is it Misty Campbell? It is Misty Campbell, isn't it? The black principal dancer for the ballet. She's like the first ever.
Don't know.
Misty Copeland. I think it's Misty Copeland. Oh, okay. This is off the top of my head, so you'll have to, but she's the first. She's the first black principal dancer ever. I look at so many things. You look at the Oscars. The last 2 years, the Oscars. Not one black actor in the Oscars. I'm looking at lots of things that I see in America. I mean, there was Cumberbatch, who's going to play Teddy Pendergrass. Apparently that was on a satire website.
Oh, right,
but I kind of draw from looking as a white Brit at what's going on in America. That wouldn't surprise me if they had a white actor playing a black soul singer. No. I think that black people in America do take a lot of shit. Let's be honest, they take a lot of shit in the UK, and I think that power to our brothers over there and sisters, because I think that it always has been, and it always seems to be now, that if you're black, you aren't going to get the same chances as if you're white. But I think that's like with the class system in the UK. If you come from an area like Kingshurst or Chelmsley Wood, we ain't going to get the same chances as some fuckers that are born with a silver spoon in the mouth and come from a Tory like Greenbelt area. That's just the way it is. So like, power to the people. And I will. But did you say it's a video that you've done?
Yeah, have a look at it. Yeah.
Well, I shan't be just looking at it. I shall be sharing it and supporting them. Yeah. Good on them.
Time to go.
Ta-da. Thanks for listening. Good night and God bless, guys.
And we're leaving you with the track called A Ride All Night.
I hope so.
See your eyes from across the
God.